Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we've got some interesting news come from Mark Stein, so take of that what you will. He isn't Woj or Shams level, but he isn't too far behind either. So today Mark Stein, he said that the Lakers expect to get strong consideration from Andre Drummond if he gets bought out. And he goes on to say that the Lakers are optimistic, about their chances of getting Andre Drummond if he does indeed get bought out. Now first of all, what I want to say off the bat is I think he will get bought out for sure, because he's been on the market for at least 2 weeks now, probably more, but at least 2 weeks. And we've heard rumours about the Raptors, the Bulls, but no one really wants to, go in for him. Because why would you? He's going to be bought out, and then you can go for him. Why give up some picks? Why give up anything if you can get him for nothing? And plus his salary as well. He's getting 28 million, I think, this season. So, a team, it is an expiring contract, which is a plus side, but no team really wants to, have that in their books. I think if he gets bought out, he'll probably sign for the minimum. Especially if the Lakers are going to get him. All the Lakers can give him is the veteran minimum deal, which is around $2.5 million. So, why take on that salary? So first of all, I want to say that he will get bought out. Anyway, on to Andre Drummond. We'll get into his fit with the Lakers in a minute, but this year, in 25 games, he's had quite a productive season, averaging 17.5 points per game, 13.5 rebounds. I think that's leading the NBA. He's led the NBA in rebounds for 4 years, I think. 1.2 blocks per game, 2.6 assists per game, 47.5% shooting from the field, and 60% shooting from the free throw line with the Cavaliers this season. Now, Andre Drummond, why is he getting bought out in the first place, or been trying to get traded? Well, the Cavaliers, as I said, he's on an expiring deal. The Cavaliers are building for the future. They got a young centre in Jared Allen, so they don't need to have his money in the books anymore. And it doesn't really fit in with the new Cavaliers team. He's not going to resign with them, and he's not, a young player, so that's why they let him go. Now on to the Lakers. Let's talk about the Lakers right now. The Lakers, they desperately need another big man. This season, Laker fans, you'll definitely agree with me in this one. Marc Gasol, he hasn't been as bad as some Laker fans like to say he has been, but he hasn't been great. Especially with Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee last year. I thought they were great for us. So let's look at the pros of bringing in Andre Drummond. Drummond, he's an elite rebounder. That's what his game is built on. He's probably the best rebounder in the NBA. He has a presence in the paint at 6'10". It's a big body in there, and he definitely will. He can move much quicker than Marc Gasol, so he's a good presence to have in the paint. And he can do a bit of pick and roll, nothing massive, just a bit of. He can get some points on the board at the end of the day. The cons of Andre Drummond, well, he is pretty poor defensively, even though he's a 6'10". and a great rebounder. He's pretty poor defensively. Got out eventually. He's not a great rim protector, which is what the Lakers actually need. And he's limited offensively. No middies, no 3-point shooting there with him. He's if Andre Drummond gets the ball, just back off him. He'll probably mess up. I've seen this clip of him mess up completely when everyone just backs off him. But on the Lakers, that's not what they want him to do. With LeBron and AD, you don't need Andre Drummond being a big part of your offense. Just catch a few lobs, get a few points in the paint. He's gonna have a smaller role with the Lakers, which is what the Lakers need him to do. Just do one role very well and bring home another championship for them. Now the Lakers, as I said, they need a big man, a shot blocking big man, a presence in the paint, a rebounder, just somebody that's not Marc Gasol. Andre Drummond is a lot more athletic and much more mobile than Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol, as I've said many times, has the turning speed of a boat. Drummond, he's quicker on his feet, so I think he'll be much better in that Laker team. Now Andre, as I said, he's probably the best name for sure in the market. He's a former 2-time All-Star, the best name out there the Lakers can get. If I put all the available centers out to you, which I'm going to name some now, they've been linked to Hassan Whiteside. They've been linked with JaVale McGee, which I don't know how they're going to get him back, because there's some rule that if he gets waived in the Cavaliers, the Lakers can't get him. He has to go to another team and then get waived. And also DeMarcus Cousins has been mentioned. Obviously they signed Damian Jones on a 10-day contract, but come on, Damian Jones or Andre Drummond, it's chalk and cheese here. So Andre Drummond, he's definitely the best name in the market for sure. Especially that he has to take the veteran minimum. As I said, that's all the Lakers can give him. So on a veteran minimum for the rest of the season, 1 year rental, whatever you want to call it, I think it's a great bit of business if Lakers can get it done. If Rob Pelinka get this done, I think it really, I'm not going to say it secures back-to-back championships, but to all the people saying at the Nets and how good they are, even they signed Blake Griffin the other day, like, come on, Andre Drummond, there's levels, and Andre Drummond would push the Lakers very close to another championship. I think he'd be a great addition. He's got his weaknesses for sure, but as I said, he's always been the main man on the team. Detroit Pistons main man, Cavaliers pretty much the main man. He's going to be asked to a very limited role. He'd be the third man at best for this Lakers team. You could argue Dennis Schroeder could be the fourth man. The question is, would he go into the starting lineup and break the chemistry? Because Marc Gasol has been starting as our centre all year. I think do we have to do to get under Drummond in the squad, you know? Otherwise he's going to go to the Nets, and the Nets just get a bit scary then. So I think, you know, bench Marc Gasol, bring him off the bench. Marc Gasol is perfect because Boogie Cousins and Marc Gasol are too similar. Marc Gasol and Andre Drummond are very different. Marc Gasol can hit the tree, he can do a bit of playmaking, very good passer for a big man. You know, as I said, 3-point shooting, not a very good rebounder, and that's what Andre Drummond is. Andre Drummond has a whole new skill set, and I think he'll push the Lakers very, very close, if not guarantee another championship. And I hope so as a Lakers fan. So Laker fans, let me hear from you. Do you think we're going out for the right guy here in Andre Drummond? Hassan Whiteside, I think, would be a great fit, but I don't think he'll get bought out. I think that's a trade for him, and would the Kings trade the Lakers? I don't know. So I think this is the best option for sure by a mile. It's nowhere near done yet. It's just saying that the Lakers are optimistic and that they think they're going to get strong consideration from Andre Drummond. You can consider Lakers all you want. He might still pick the Nets. Who knows? So let's wait and see. Let's not say he's a Laker just yet. But I think he'd be the perfect fit for the Lakers, especially what is out there, especially, you know. And even as a 1-year rental, because I think he wants big money in the off-season. 1-year rental brings the championship. Big part of that, you know. Thanks and goodbye. Hopefully hopefully that's best case scenario for us. Anyway guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you like the video, subscribe for new, and turn on notifications because we get at least 3 videos out a week. And if there's any breaking news like this, we'll make another video. So thanks for watching guys. With all that said, I'm out of here.